Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
So if you, so in other words, when you send out, you'll send out an email from Salesforce, right? Using a Salesforce template. And in that template, you would specify, okay, click here to update your pitch, for example, right? And then the link to this form. So it would be, tafforms.com/49, whatever it is. And then it would be the question mark and then VidID equals, and it would be the account ID. So if you go into Salesforce and you go to setup in email templates. And you want to go into classic email templates. Oh, you just went by, it was at the very top. Yep. So for example, let's see, what's a good one? Scroll back up. What are we in general, or could you change the folder? It says automated emails.
Oh yeah,
yeah, we want to do venture emails. I'll just show you, because I know these. So if you look at, just open up final venture update. I'll just show you how. I'll show you how the link works. And then just say edit HTML. Okay, so what happens here, right? So if you scroll down, you'll see it in the body of the email, right? It says please fill out this form. Yes. Well, if you do a preview, if you go back and do a preview of just do a preview, see where it says save, preview, cancel, just click preview. That if you do a click on that, or on that, you'll see the down the bottom, see how that's the form.
Yeah.
So what we just passed, you look at the very top, your URL. So your URL wouldn't contain the contact because we don't have the contact info. It would just be the form !VID equals account ID. That's what all you need in your email.
Okay. And can you explain VID and CID?
So VIDs are the parameters that we just defined in form assembly. Yep. So in the pre-entry, we said that we're going to take the VID. So all we're doing is using URL parameters. So VID is just a field that we created. So VID is going to equal, we're basically passing the account ID from Salesforce in the email. So when they click on that link, they're going to click on the link, it's going to open up the form, and the account ID will be passed to the form. And then we're storing that ID on the form. And then we're able to update it to relate the pitch to the right account. That's all it's doing.
And how does it look up the account ID? So I can see that they get the contact ID from the email, and is that then linked to the account?
So when you do a mass send of emails out from Salesforce, or if you say you send one email out, that it will know enough, the system's intelligent enough in Salesforce to say, okay, you just sent an email out and it's going out to this list. So each account in that list would be VID would get set to the proper account ID. It's a dynamic parameter from Salesforce, is the exclamation point account.id.
Okay. And then, so in the email send out process, is that created through would we create that with a flow or a Salesforce process, or is it done differently?
You would just simply create an email template like this, right? And then you would basically go to the contacts. I don't know who you're going to send it out to, like who's the audience that it's going to go out to.
For this?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's going to be reviewers or coaches.
Okay. So, so typically what it was done in the past was the email would be triggered based off of, a status on the status change on the account, and then the email would be sent out that way. Or you could do a mass email send out. So is this supposed to go to the coaches?
I don't think so. I don't exactly know the audiences, but for an example, like, should we say that we can? I think we can say it's the coaches.
You broke up on me on the last piece of that.
Oh, I'm not sure who the target audience is, but for the example sake, I think we can assume it's the coaches.
So let's see how you're gonna do that, because is the coaches associated to a particular venture or?
Probably not. I don't think they currently are associated, like in a one-on-one context.
So let's back up. So what's the context? So let's think about the process here. So when is this email going to be sent? Like
Like
what
date?
triggers it? What's the yeah?
Um,
So it's
I believe the trigger would be that a venture has met with a coach enough times to the point where they are considered ready to be reviewed, whether they're ready to go onto the set stage.
so is this replacing the ready stage review or?
Yeah, it was
So
replacing the old.
everything in Salesforce is triggered by, like, if you're sending out a venture email, an update email, it's either you're doing a mass send or you're doing it based off of an event that's happening in Salesforce. Like, okay, we're sending it based off of, it just became a ready stage. The venture just went into ready stage.
It was I can pull up the old form. Let's see. It would be replacing this form.
Of the stage gate. So this is 4, 5, 6. Okay. Stage gate pitch. Could you open this form in a form assembly?
Yes. This is the form. I think it's like too old to get into the form builder though.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Cancel it. Okay, hang on. So then all we have to do is you just have to create a new email template. Let's see. There's probably not already an email alert set up in the system for it that you would just what was that called? Ready stage,
The previous form.
ready stage gate pitch. Evaluation stage gate pitch. Is it so that's which page, let me see which 4, 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 9, 3, 4. That's not it. I'm just trying to find the email template. I mean, email alert in Salesforce that sends it.
Yeah, that's been one of the big issues. finding.
Yeah, that's why it's always important to name them the same.
Yeah.
Um, because once you find the email alert that sends it, all we have to do is basically change the form number in the email template, and then it will work, right?
Right.
Stage gate pitch. I don't know if you want to stay on the phone to go through this, but we're gonna have to go through all the email templates to try to find the.
Right. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Because the email that has to exist though, surely.
Yeah, I'm sure it exists somewhere.
Is it possible that this pitch wasn't sent out by like an email alert?
It would have had to be
It had to be. Okay.
based off the way it was set up. It would have had to be because it's passing stuff from Salesforce to pull up the right people. Hmm.
I found a form that's like pretty similar and more updated. It's under I think it's under follow-up coaching eval coach.
Yep.
That looks similar to the form we're trying to create and is newer than the other one.
Okay.
Do you think that could possibly be the same one? That's the only thing that I could think would make sense. It's just been replaced.
This one is triggering off of the pitch. So, which is okay.
Because it
You
has to be
can
one of
see,
the
let's see, this one's triggered. Let's see. Automated email template. Hmm. Yeah, that email is not being used anywhere. That email alert,
Right.
it's not being used anywhere, so it's not being.
Uh,
Oh, unless he did it, let's see, hang on. Nope.
because it seems to be the stage state pitch evaluation seems to be way too old to like have been used.
Yeah.
They've
It looks like the set stage coach follow-up. Set stage coaching follow-up. All these are triggered in a process by process builders, a process builder. So if you look in, if you go process builder,
Oh, yeah.
he did everything in process builder. So
Yeah.
follow-up pitch eval. No, that's passed. Follow-up coaching, maybe. Follow-up coaching eval venture. Was that the name of the email alert?
Yes.
So it's getting triggered in follow-up coaching in the process builder follow-up coaching.
Follow-up coaching.
Yeah. It's the second one, first action, actually. Venture evaluation, send venture. Is that the right email alert? Follow-up coaching eval venture.
That's a. Is that the right? I think that might be a different one.
Different one.
Double check. Yeah, that's a different email alert.
Okay.
To I think which one was it? This one. This was the one I was thinking of. Let's see.
Follow-up coaching eval, follow-up coaching eval coach. It's sent, so that one follow-up sent, set coaching coach. Is that the one that was follow-up?
What was that?
No,
Sorry.
follow-up coaching eval coach. That's a different one. The only one I see that says like in the eval is it's coach evaluation. And it says coach eval, sending coach eval is the email alert.
Send coaching eval.
Yeah, it's sending, and I don't even see it in the.
Yeah, I don't see it in. I saw the same thing, but I can't find that.
Why isn't that in the alerts? Sending coach eval. It's the second one. So the process, okay, here we go. The process builder, right?
Yeah.
So the coach eval, that's the right one. So it's sending to send coach eval, right? The alert. So that is actually the name. He must have changed the name on the email alert. So if you go into the email alert, it's follow-up coaching eval coach, which is the second one.
Okay.
And if you notice, when you look at that, the unique name is send coaching eval. So he must have, that's the name, that's the name he uses. He must have changed the name. So this is the email template that's being sent out under that condition.
Okay, so it is. So that is. This is currently the most up to date.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So this. Okay. I'm confused because I don't think anyone's ever touched this. Because
Yeah.
the people who do the forms told me this is the form that they've been using.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm very confused by that.
That's not the one that's being sent out.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, but so in the system, this is the one that's being done. So in theory, once this form is filled
You
out,
could replace that form. Yeah, you could all you have to do is if you go into the follow-up coaching email, follow-up coaching eval coach email template. Yep, that one. If you go and edit the HTML, and you would just change that link.
the feedback. Okay.
Yeah, to put to the right number for the right.
Right.
You would just change that, so you make sure you change it to. You would simply change the form assembly number. Yep, the 46 exactly. Well,
Good. Okay, I think that's everything from me then. I can go back. I can ask about that discrepancy.
yeah, that doesn't look like the one that's being sent out right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll ask them if this is the form that they want.
Yeah, that's probably a good question. Yeah, ask them if that's the one. Yeah, first tell them this is the form that's being sent. So is this okay? They might say yeah.
is it possible to test if this process is working? How would we know if this process is working?
Let's see, you would have to go, let's see. He didn't log the email, so we won't be able to tell by that. You would have to test it and basically make the, let's see what's triggering the process builder. So that's the pitch. What's evaluated, what's based off evaluated, what's the decision? Pitch equals ready stage coaching. So you would just enter a pitch. You'd create a pitch in the system, ready stage coaching.
Okay.
It should trigger that.
Okay. I'm not gonna figure that out. And then also, I think those are all the questions I have now.
Okay.
That should be good. No, thank you so much. I think I'll definitely go back to people and see if that's currently working.
Yeah.